browser's taking it well, though. These are the things that, like, frustrate me as a streamer. A lot of technical stuff, like, goes wrong. A lot. Oh, watch me notch up my strings, guys. Yeah, Cody. I don't think I've ever switched off of the... I don't think I've ever switched off of not using DR ever since I bought it. What's good? Cody, I don't think I've seen you here, so... Yeah. Ben, what's up, man? How's Mr. Beast doing? Get Sam to join. He needs to learn. Learning how to be a content creator, stringer, live streamer. What's up, Ben? Man. Ben, like, there's so many technical problems that people don't understand as, like, a non-streamer. It's crazy. Like, for example, I know the audio is good for right now with the stream, you know, with the background music, lo-fi music that's not copyright. But for me, I can't hear shit. Like, it's one of my, it might be my speakers. Okay, now I hear stuff. Because my, I have a standing desk, so right now it's standing, so I can get this, like, pretty decent angle. I know it's, like, a little bit tilted, but I'll do it later. This is the first time I've done live streaming in a while, just because of a lot of stuff going on, not to mention I have a puppy now. But I have a standing desk, and I think it goes from like 28 inches to 48 inches. 28 inches when I'm sitting down, about 48 to 50 when I'm standing up. I don't have enough slack on some of my cords, and my audio was out, but now I can hear it, which is nice. But that's what I was complaining about earlier. But yeah, I mean, I live in a two-bed condo, two-bath condo. This is obviously my spare room. But eventually, Ben, I don't know what your setup is outside of working for Mr. Beast. I want to make my basement like a man cave 2.0 with not just like a video game setup, a mini home theater system, but I want to have like a perfect like 2 to 3 station setup of me streaming, live stringing on stream, and then maybe just like editing or whatever. Because right now I edit, I don't know what you edit on, but right now I have a MacBook Pro that I edit on. Whoops. Right now I'm streaming on my PC. I video game and I stream on my PC, which obviously is not a laptop. So the editing is not an issue. Like I can edit on this, no problem. I can hook it up to another monitor. I have an iPad that acts as another monitor as well. So hopefully I could stream for you guys and live string for you guys and pump out more stuff often once I buy a house, once I have a big enough basement and a good setup. But as for now, this will have to do. He can't string? Dude, he's got to learn how to string in college, man. Your little brother's got to learn how to string. Love seeing how other people string their racket. Okay, court level tennis is going to start to judge me like crazy. He's probably already judging because I have a pink string set up. Toxic tennis roll, what's up, Shipwreck? Oh, look at the big boy string. What's up, Jackson? Dude, I'm excited, Jackson. Jackson, are you still, Dude, we should play Warzone tonight. If you're up for it. Play Warzone. See you, Ben. Man, you guys miss this, don't you? Just the vibe of just like kind of like lo-fi music in the background. I don't know. I did miss this. I want to do this more often. It's just a huge setup, a huge setup. Pain, but I'm making things a lot easier for myself, both recording YouTube tennis content. I did review the Yonex DR98, which is what I'm using right now. I have 5 of them total. I bought on eBay. It is on my YouTube channel right now. It's members only, YouTube members, aka keyboard coaches. But I will release that to the public in about 2 to 3 days. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, so left unread by Ben. Liam Apilado. He's not an editor for Mr. Beast. He does something with the sponsorships, I believe. I don't want to misspeak, but he does more office work for Mr. Beast. What's up, Willie Humphreys? Yo, new here. Happy to see these. Thoughts on the Technifiber TF4305. Been waiting to switch it. I haven't played with a Technifiber racket in 10 years, so I can't say. A lot of people are using it in terms of like, more people are using Technifiber rackets, at least from what I've seen. It's anecdotal evidence, so take it with a grain of salt. But I'm seeing more juniors and adults play with Technifiber rackets than any other time that I recall that Technifiber is making rackets. So I do want to review it again. I only have 24 hours in a day, so you might have to ask on my Discord, my man. I used to upload a pickleball vid a few months ago, but I can't find it anymore. Is it the toxic relationship between tennis and pickleball? Is that what you're talking about? I do not play pickleball anymore. I just don't have enough time now that I have a dog. So yeah, it's not gonna lie. Like trolling aside, pickleball is actually fun. But I can only take one sport seriously at a time, guys. Let me see where that is. I didn't take it down. Yeah, it's still up. This is my racket. My racket. What's up, Mike B? What's up, Ian? Everybody say hi to Ian Westerman from Essential Tennis and Real Tennis. Ian, that's that comment is particularly triggering. No, this is Shipwreck. This is well before Ian had that collab with Brian's. It is Tourline, but it's not wasabi. Can you guys guess what it is? Dude, it's... If you thought the Hyper G, and I will leave this in my review. I will make an effort to make sure that it gets down. If you thought the Hyper G was a bright string, this string from Wasabi, or from Tourline, it's not wasabi. This string from Tourline is like... is the most flamboyant string I've ever played with. You guys haven't guessed it yet. No, it's not K-pop. Look at how close. I love stringing. I don't know why Ian doesn't like stringing. Look how close I always get to the end of the last string. Gotta hold the tension, man. Hold the tension. Do you do that, Jackson? Do you? Correct. It is the Enzo Pro, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second Enzo Pro I strung for my review. The first one, I mishit the tip of the racket on a flat serve, ad side out wide, and I cut the grommet cut into the string. So that's why I'm stringing it again, just to get, ooh, that's pretty cool. To get my final thoughts on it, because I only had about 3 hours on it. So I'll write the review hopefully tonight, if not later this week. But overall, it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Oh, excuse me. I don't get sick of stringing, no. It's kind of like, do you get sick of coaching? But then again, you're interacting with a human being, and you're much better than me when it comes to dealing with people. I honestly think that stringing rackets, Ian, and chat, let me know what you guys think in the description or in the comment section. Thank you for the haircut, complimenting Zadie. It's very therapeutic for me. It's almost like yoga. But if you guys are interested in the Enzo Pro or anything Tourline, please use the description or the link that I just pinned on the chat. It does help out this channel. I will tell you right now, obviously the Wasabi, Tourline Wasabi I did review, but the Enzo Pro, I think it's their newest one. It's a round poly. Overall, I don't mind saying this to you guys because you guys are on stream. It doesn't do anything the best, but it does everything really, really well. It's a good round poly. I wish, and again, I'll go into more details later. I wish it was a little bit stiffer. A little bit stiffer. Hola, Gertrude. ¿Cómo está? String 3 a day is my max until my hands hurt. I could theoretically string 10 a day. Sometimes even 20 if it's at a weekend, but I prefer not to. On average, I string about... And keep in mind, I have pretty cut up hands because of lifting, tennis, and stringing and other housework. I think slow season, which is typically during, I would say, the fall and winter, I string, including my rackets, I string, let's say 5 a week at the bare minimum probably closer to 7. And then during the summertime, I string up to 20 rackets a week. Sometimes more if one of my the kids that I hit with, like the juniors and college kids, the high schooler and college kids, like if they have like 5 racks need to be strung before they do a major tournament. So yeah, I do have a K Pro. Huh. Mike B, you think Zero might be better compared to Caviar? I haven't played with Caviar yet, so I don't really know. Tourline version of the Hyper G. Wasabi is the Tourline version of the Hyper G. Yeah. Depends on the string. We just have enough 8th frame on a row with Hyper G. Kind of hate stringing. Well, Hyper G sucks, man. Hyper G barbed wire is the worst. Vocal V square. Anything super sharp or super janky, stringers hate it. I honestly think that the easiest to string is like a round poly in the main, and then like something like Wilson Sensation or Synthetic Gut or Multi-Filament on the crosses. That's what's easiest for me as a stringer. Laughs in doing 40 rackets a week annually. Ha 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 ha. Well, yeah, I mean, how are your hands though? Like, are they cut up or are they just sore? What's up, Janarius? Janarius, in case you guys haven't noticed, Janarius is the Riz Lord in my Discord server. He's got massive game. No L's, W's all around for Janarius. Jackson, you want to do Warzone 2.0 later tonight? Right, cross time. I just got the Wasabi X. Oh, we got Wasabi in the crosses. Okay, I'm gonna see if it's gonna. And I'm gonna see if going around in the mains has any impact on snapback thoughts. Dude, I have no idea. I haven't hybrided 2 polys. I haven't hybrided in a very long time, so. Yeah, I have no idea, dude. Like, just play with it and see what happens. Hopefully you're stringing your own rackets. What's up, Robert R? Barreling, I currently have SS in the mains and head velocity in the crosses. I'm really liking it. What's SS? Means he's still waiting for Korean barbecue strings. I'll make sure to keep my dog away from that. Oh yeah, Super Smash. I'm stringing that tomorrow. The reason why I'm not stringing it now is because I only have one super. Actually, hold on. I have the Super Smash Orange. The keyboard coaches, the YouTube members on my channel have voted that this is going to be the next one I'm going to be playtesting. The reason why I'm not stringing it on live stream right now is because I need to take B-roll of this and I only have one packet. And it's really weird, even if I cut it super, super nicely, it's really weird for me to get good, like, professional B-roll, which I'm starting to pride myself in because I already have all this expensive equipment, including a photo/light box behind me. I want that to be part of my workflow of stringing and reviewing the stringing. So that's why I'm not stringing it right now. But I heard it's really, really good. But I do want you guys to vote on what other Torline string I'll be reviewing next, and I'll do that as soon as I'm done with the crosses here. Michael Constantine, need advice, Mark. Do you tell your USTA team you're leaving for rival team? No, just show up. You know what? It depends how toxic you want to be. I would send a group text to all of your previous team members and mock them right in the face and say that you guys suck, you guys don't deserve me, I'm leaving for the other team. That's what I would do personally, and I have done that before, believe it or not. And that old team that I sent that text to still want me back. So if you're really good at your job, you could be the biggest asshole in the world and people are still going to want your products and services, just as an FYI. Generius, I strung regular wasabi recently and the shape is noticeable, but it's nowhere near sharp as something like the V square. Yeah, V square is pretty sharp, but also really soft for some reason. I think wasabi is 5-sided. Solinco Hyper-G is 4-sided. But I think the wasabi is, this Roline wasabi is a lot slicker in terms of like just the surface slickness. I'm not a scientist, so I have no idea. Super Toro. It was new in the better version of the... Wait, there's a Super Toro by Solinco? What? Wasabi is square? I thought wasabi was 5-sided, man. No? Now, let's take a look at this. Oh, that's the wrong screen now. Oh, it is 4-sided. You're right. Is this 4-sided? Yeah, 4-sided. Okay. I stand corrected. They're both 4-sided. That's not it. Super Toro from Toraline. Dude, what is up? There we go. Does any stringer in the chat not use a starting knot? Let me know. I'm gonna put this away in the light box so I could do stuff later with it. Why did you use a clamp, Robert R? Is it just the way you're taught? Because wouldn't a starting knot actually like hold the actual tension better? One second, nature calls. was spicy, coming both in and out. Starting knot, just clamp and knot later? Really? That's a lot more people than I thought. Start the cross with starting clamp, only like to pull the knot against the frame. Really? And the grommet? Alright. Way else taught I have no issues. Pull tension on the second cross, wait till the third is clamped, then go back to the tension first. Okay. Sagittarius at that vid of the MP Tennis 2. I love Confidential as much as him, so that's why I'm curious. Mike B, I need to start stringing on my own. Occasionally I get my racket back from the shop and the top string has already lost tension. Is that common? I mean, it really depends on the quality of the stringer, the stringing person, the stringing individual. But I've always had, I guess, trust issues, but it actually helped me. Just because I don't trust anybody stringing my racket unless it's me. Because I know that if my racket feels a little bit off, the only person I could blame is myself. That's why. And also, like, being able to string, you could... No, I wouldn't necessarily say just helping the tennis community around you in a local vicinity, which you do, but you could also profit off it in a fair way, right? And you also start to really understand, like, the string and how it actually feels on a racket and how it feels as a tennis player. So my advice is that every tennis player that is expected to play tennis the rest of his or her life should at least know how to string. Not necessarily have a string machine, but definitely should know how to string. But I would heavily suggest, and I say this to all my kids that I hit with that are in high school or college or even young adults, learn how to string. It's gonna not only help you save money, it's gonna make you understand stringing, understand strings, and also make a profit as well. Are older strings still good with the new developed tech, like Solinco Hyper-G and others? Yeah, let's see. I still think the Yonex Polytour Pro, which is an older string, is probably one of the best round polys out there. Not as good as a Tourmate from Grapple Snake. That's such a good rad. That's such a good string. It's just a little bit expensive, but yeah, absolutely. I think compared to the older polys, more modern polys mostly improve in tension maintenance. I would agree with that. I think. I can't disagree with it, Generius. Yeah, Mike, top and bottom strings and knot strings tend to have the lost tension effect. It's normal. Yeah, absolutely agree. That's why I always have a starting knot. I find no reason to have a starting clamp on starting the crosses. So that's my opinion, right? Mai Tai. Ooh, I could use a Mai Tai tonight. Thanks for reminding me. Most modern polys improved in comfort softness while maintaining tension maintenance. Older polys had already had good tension maintenance because they were stiff and mostly uncomfortable. Mai Tai, can you give a specific example of an older string that falls under that category you just mentioned? Vamos! Dale! Ay! So, like, is it La Banana or is it El Plátano? Or does it depend on what part of the world you're in? Because I've heard both. I'm wondering what it actually is. This is what I chat about when I know nothing about strings. El Plátano! La Banana! El plátano grande. La banana pequeña. Signum Poly Pro Plasma, for example. First gen poly. Was it a first gen poly? I know it was older. I know it was first gen poly. Good maintenance. I honestly don't think the Signum Pro Poly Plasma is that uncomfortable. It's a little bit mushy, but I don't think it's uncomfortable. In terms of stiffness, I think it's like medium. It does feel a little bit mushy and hollow though, but I don't think it's uncomfortable at all. Pink strings to match with the pink Asics shoes. What's up, Eric? Yeah, those Asics shoes are done now because I've worn through them. I bought, at the behest of my YouTube keyboard coaches, the YouTube channel members, I ordered the newest barricades. I'm gonna review it very critically as soon as it comes. Is it my forearm nice? This is my left forearm. It's definitely not skinny. It's got some muscle to it. Not as much as my right forearm though. I didn't know polyplasma was first generation. Mark, what tension are you stringing at? With Tourline, I've been using mostly 54, 52 on the Pure Aero 98 for reference. Usually play 55, 53 with a full bed of RPM Blast 16. I'm starting to notice now that a lot of the kids I string for. Oh, what's up, Christopher Carnes? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. More entertainment and information to come. Definitely appreciate it, Christopher. Welcome to the club. For me, I'm stringing everything at 50. I've been stringing everything at 50 for a very long time. For the past, I think, at least year and a half. For both mains and the crosses. But I think all the juniors now are stringing, I think 54 is the highest that my regular customer goes to. And he beat me on the YouTube channel. His name's Graham. He's a nationally ranked junior. Nationally ranked high schooler. He's a junior in high school. And he strings his at Headboom Pro at 54 pounds with Hyper G16. Yeah. So I string mine at 50. I used to do 55 back in the day when I had my Wilson Blade V7s. But no, not so much. Start to get elbow problems. Actually, I'm gonna have you guys vote on the next string I'll be playtesting. Spoiler, they're all wasabi choices just because they sent me a goodie bag. Oh, wow. Oh, I do have a Super Toro. Who said that? Super Toro. Yeah. I didn't realize. I didn't read any of these. I didn't read all these packaging. So what's the difference between Wasabi and Wasabi X? Wasabi X. It's round. All right. Okay, I already reviewed the Wasabi. So no point in having that. Running out of room here. This is why I want to buy a house. So I can have more room. Okay, so I've got the Pro Hybrid, which is Wasabi and Wasabi X. I'm not gonna do this yet as an option just because I haven't done the Wasabi X as a review, so I don't think I would do it justice. So I'll put this away. I only have one of the Wasabi X, so I'll save that. Okay. So we have two choices here. Okay, so, ooh, man. Can't believe I used to have a messier desk. This is messy to begin with. The packaging, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the packaging. It's because it doesn't look good when you're doing, like, product shots. It's so bright. It's so bright and reflective. There's white glares everywhere. So I have to be very, very careful of the angles. Okay. And K-pop is my tennis HQ, right? Carousels. Okay. There is a poll. Let me know. Super Toro, which apparently is six-sided co-poly, or the My Tennis HQ endorsed Toro line, which is called K-pop, funny enough. Wasabi in the mains, caviar on the crosses. So let me know. Oh man, if anybody has the ability to make this their condom, you're not human, man. You're a freaking elephant. I try to go for the 4 1/4. Truth be told, when I bought the Yonex E-Zone DR98s on eBay, 2 of them are 4 1/4, and the 3 are 4 3/8. So beggars can't be choosers. Bulgogi? What is bulgogi? I totally forgot. That's definitely a Filipino term. What is bulgogi? Oh, Korean. Oh man. Bulgogi literally means fire meat. Oh, it's main ingredient beef. It's not necessarily dog. Oh. Place of origin, according to Google, on bulgogi is North Korea. Didn't know they had actual dishes up there. Whoops, was that political? Oops. Cancel me. Whatever. Too strong. There's like one Filipino restaurant in Wisconsin, dude, and it's okay. I personally, I'm not a big fan of Filipino food, to be honest. It's probably my least favorite ethnic food. that's my honesty. That's me being honest. So, not a fan. No, I'm not lying. I'm just not a fan of Filipino food. Like, sorry. All right, what condom wrapper am I gonna unpackage now? Let's take a look. Oh, we are doing wasabi K-pop. Oh, I meant Toraline. Yeah, whatever. K-pop it is. String Me Daddy. Biblioteca. Oh boy. Adobo's good. It's not as good as some other ones though. So wasabi neon pink. They have a neon pink wasabi. So that's why someone was asking if the Enzo Pro, which I just strung, was wasabi. I didn't know. I thought wasabi was only green. And then caviar in the mains, or in the crosses, sorry. There's always rice where Pinoys are. Anyone catch first of Winston had a tournament? Daing Nabangas or adobo is fire. Yeah, I grew up with Filipino food, unfortunately. Here's the thing. I love my mom. I really do. I really love my mom. Not the best cook in the world. Not the best. I cooked for Thanksgiving, and she said it's way. I cooked what? Turkey, mashed potatoes, Brussels sprouts. I think I pressure cooked it. The turkey breast specifically. Super easy. And she even said it's the best homemade Thanksgiving she's had, including her own. So yeah, your boy's a cook. It's really just Googling and following directions if you think about it. Oh yeah, I don't even have a racket. I'm an idiot. Gotta take out the old string. This is the worst part of stringing. Yeah, it's not the crosses. The worst part of string tennis rackets is after cutting it, the old strings, is taking them out. Especially for like some rackets like the Head Prestige, you have to pull them out like 2 strings at a time because of the head guards. Yo, Clay's a beast. That kid did pretty well. You know, what did he get? 2 games, 3 games? Clay's also big, dude. What was he like? 6'3", 6'4"? He's not a short guy. I'm wondering why he didn't turn pro, or why he retired, so to speak. Yeah, I'm writing up the Enzo Pro review tonight, Generis. If you want to buy it, please use my link. I need monies. See you, my type. Thanks for hanging out. Salamat. Yeah, this wasabi is definitely not as sharp as the Hyper G or protruding, even though they're both four-sided. Yep, Generis, it absolutely is. E-Zone DR98 is Bay. The DR stands for disregard, as in disregard every other racket ever made. That's why it's so good. Ooh, Naomi, did she get pregnant? She had one kid, right? Oh, Fury? Yeah, I still have it. It's just, it was giving me arm problems. Not arm problems. It was giving me wrist discomfort. And the grommets were extremely fragile. And had a little bit too much power. Still a damn good racket, though. Who was the father? Fury Arma Pro 98 is what it's called, I believe. Cam, do I ever string one piece? Only time I ever string one piece is if it's like an old granny racket that's like 115, like 110 inches or bigger head size. Because I think those type of rackets, they're made to be one piece strung because there's not enough larger grommets to have 4 tied off knots. Dunlop hats. Biblioteca, ¿dónde está? Hola, Hector Correa. How are you doing? Rapper Corday. Corday? Rapper? Osaka got knocked up by a rapper? I didn't even heard of that guy before. Then again, I'm not really a rap type of guy. Did Wozniacki get knocked up too? So Wozniacki what? Was... How many Grand Slams does she have? She's Danish. Same country as Runa. Let's see. Yeah, I can see Wozniacki being a defensive baseliner. Grand Slam performance timelines, okay. So she got really far in the early 2010s and 2009. And I think she dropped... Did she get pregnant I think she got pregnant. Yeah, Rory McIlroy, I remember that. David Lee. Alright. And then who's the other one? Victoria Azarenka? Oh, it's Victoria with a C. I thought it was a K for some reason. So she's Belarusian. I think she got pregnant too, because I thought she like retired and she came back. Oh, she's 6 feet tall. I thought she was shorter. She took a break. Oh, she was born in the Soviet Union. Okay. Oh, that's why. Yeah, she had a kid too. Okay, makes sense. Oh, she won 2 Australian Opens. I thought she won 1. Yeah. Oh, tall women scare me too, but I love tall women. Scares me in a good way. But you have to be tall now. Like, what was it? Karolina Pliskova. It's Karolina and then Christina, right? She's 6'1". Check. Oh, Christina. So Christina is lefty. Carolina is righty. Okay. That makes sense because they're twins. Makes sense. What's up, human? It's K-pop. It's from Tourline. It's the My Tennis HQ carousel setup. So wasabi in the mains at 1.23 millimeters, and caviar on the crosses at 1.24 millimeters. So yeah, they voted for it, so I'm pretty excited to try it out. The Enzo Pro tennis string review should be out for you by I would say Friday would be a safe bet. Weird naming, Japan and Korea. Wasabi. Caviar, is that Korean? I didn't know that was Korean. That makes sense. Cam, Diablo or no Diablo? Are you talking about the video game from Activision Blizzard? Because I could talk about that for days. Or are you talking about the Diablo as in... Whoops. Oh, this thing. Right? Are you talking about that? I use a Diablo. Absolutely. Combination of color? How is that? I understand the yellow. Why the pink, dude? Eric, hit the ball! A little bit of echo. Sorry. Jackson, what the hell are you talking about? This is another racket, and I have an audience to entertain. Fight me, bro. Bro, do you even lift? Same pink string. It's red. Guys, is this pink or red? What string's on the main? Let me know. Big Mac time? You're eating a Big Mac, Eric? Ugh. What's up, human son? The color reminds me of PT Fire and Polytour Pro. Yeah, the yellow I agree with a Polytour Pro. I get it. Fire and PTP, that actually might be a good one. Dude, I honestly think the Polytour Fire is very underrated. It's just god-awful expensive, though. But I think this is pink. It's not red, human son. It's not red. Sustain me. I want tears. Tourline gave me way too much caviar, way too much crosses. I'm gonna have like 3 extra feet. It's a waste of resources if you think about it. Mark, who has better long-term prospects, Alcaraz or Sinner? Okay, what do you mean by that? Like, who do you think will have more? Who do you think will have more Grand Slam singles titles when they both finally retire? Is that what you're asking? Really though, imagine 3 extra feet for a package. Yeah, I know, right? Jeez. Actually, I might have to email them. Like, dude, you measured this wrong. Okay, Eric, I think that Carlos Garcia Alcaraz will have more Grand Slam singles titles than Yannick Sinner when they both finally retire. I'm guessing Alcaraz, hold on, I'm trying to think. How many does Alcaraz have now, 2 or 3? I think Alcaraz will have anywhere between 14 and 18 Grand Slam singles titles. Sinner will have at least 4. Why does everybody think this is from McDonald's? Yellow, I get, yes, but the mains are cross. The mains are not red, they're pink. Jesus. Oh yeah, 100%, right? 100%. Sinner seems to be known to play really well against Carlos Alcaraz. Yes, Carlos Alcaraz relatively speaking, is kind of a push. Don't take that with a grain of salt. I said relatively speaking, right? He's definitely a defensive line counterpuncher. Very similar, in my opinion, very, very similar to Leighton Hewitt, but with better drop shots from the baseline. But you have to win against other people too, right? Carlos Alcaraz has had more success against a majority of other players in Grand Slam settings than Jannik Sinner. Most example right now, especially in Wimbledon, Sinner couldn't beat Djokovic, Carlos could. That's why. Janarius, random question. What do you think changed your game that was able to push you from 45 to 50? I'm not 40 years old even. I'm 33. Because it's you stringing it. Granted, right now, I'm waiting for you to get sponsored from Taco Bell for tennis strings. Wouldn't that be the most weird crossover, Jackson? Is just like, oh, this Tourline K-pop review is sponsored by Taco Bell. Hit the link down in the description below for your chance to win a lifetime of free chalupas over 5 years. No purchase necessary. Thank you, Taco Bell. This is also brought to you by Baja Blast. You think that forehand was the only thing that's blasting at the end of the set? No, check out Baja Blast. Link down in the description below if you want to check out and have your chance to win Baja Blast for your lifetime until you die of diabetes at the age of 45. I think that on the spot. Yeah. Who's Hamburglar? Ellis Crackman. Who's Hamburglar? You're talking about the actual McDonald's character? I actually have had... The last time I had Baja Blast was like a year and a half ago. I'm not a soda guy. The only time I'll actually drink soda is if there's alcohol in it. And even then, I like my mixed drinks without soda. I actually like my mixed drinks without the mixer. Just like it straight up. Four 5 to 5-0. Honestly, it's just swinging out. I was way too defensive at 4-5. I was just kind of like pushing from the baseline. But being able to rip balls when I felt comfortable. That was holy shit. That's a scary thought. Imagine waking up next to this every single morning. Yeah, being aggressive. Swinging from the baseline. And a lot of it is being comfortable at the net. Anybody can finish from the baseline. It's can you come into the net at the right time? Just touch it. Boo! teaser making me wonder if Kevin is good at the net. What do you mean? He asked Toraline to give him black strings instead of the pink, if I recall in his video correctly. I didn't watch that video, but I'm assuming that's not out of character. Yeah, the pink is a little too much for me. Even for me. It's coming from me. I did not miswave, Jackson. I'll snip you. Snippy, snippy. That's gonna be a meme on my Discord, isn't it? Oh boy. What misweaves? Show me. We only have one slot left, right? Eric likes eating on my Discord server. Let that fill the last slot. Jackson, Warzone tonight. Let's do it. They should include tennis strings and Happy Meals. I think there would be a slight problem of like these dumb fat kids like accidentally asphyxiating themselves, not only with, you know, a double cheeseburger that's gonna eventually kill them because of cardiac arrest, but also they just might accidentally like choke themselves because kids are stupid. So if you guys haven't already, do me a favor, hit like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for more original tennis content. If you have any questions I didn't address on this live stream, do me a favor, join my Discord, or else I'll find you in a dark parking lot and then I will shake you down for more string jobs. And if you guys haven't already, do me a favor, follow me on twitch.tv/mark_sanset. I will be there later this evening after some training and some hitting sessions and recording sessions and playtesting session. I gotta lift. I gotta lose some weight. So, follow me on Twitch. And as always, guys, happy